welcome to this week's Feature Friday, where I get to show you what's new and cool with in-your-face apparel. Make sure you keep an eye out every Friday and tune in for whenever we go live. This month is all about our in-house capabilities. I'll be doing my best to answer questions that were already submitted, as well as any questions you guys type in the chat right now. So what am I talking about whenever I say in-house sublimated t-shirt? I've got a few examples that I'm going to show you right behind me, but sublimation is the most detailed way to customize a garment. The inks are actually embedded into the fabric to create really vibrant images and colors. So because we do them in-house, our turn times are crazy fast with just 5 days to get your garments, and we can do projects as small as 12. We do have a special right now going for 12 piece to 150 piece fixed pricing. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but first I want to show you guys some examples. So these are all done in-house right behind me. This is a pretty standard area 20 by 20 printing on the front and on the back if you want. But the good thing with sublimation is that you're not limited to a certain area. You can actually do the entire garment. This one is the entire surface area on the front, not on the back, but we're not limited to that. We can do it on the front and the back. And here's the exact same design done on a tank top instead. So really, sublimation gives you a lot of room and freedom to do that custom garment. You can also do something like this, which is called a color block, where you've got the back and the sleeves were a black fabric, and the front is the only location that was sublimated. I like this one a lot. And you also have the liberty to do other types of fabrics to create different vintage looks. So what were some of the questions that we had submitted prior to the live?
We did get some questions, Maddie. Chloe wrote in and asked, what kind of shirts can we use, and does it have to be white?
Oh, very good question. Sublimation works best on a 100% polyester material. That's how you get those vibrant colors. But it does not have to be 100% poly. You can actually use a blended fabric and get kind of a faded look like this. So it's kind of a little bit lighter toned. And that's something really important to keep in mind, because maybe you have a certain look that you're going for, but you don't really want to change your graphic. Maybe you don't have to change your art. Consider changing the fabric and the technique that you use to apply the design instead.
Do those polyester shirts have a soft cotton feel to them?
Oh yeah. So you might be familiar with polyester and be thinking, oh, crunchy or something, but oh, not this one in particular. All of our polyester shirts that we print on are very, there's, what is it, ring spun polyester, so it's very soft cotton feel. That's right.
Great. We also had a question come in from Robin. Thank you so much, Robin. She wants to know, what type of art file do you need? And if we don't have an art file, do you have a creative services team that can help out with the art?
Very good question. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need a high-res vector file image in order to achieve a sublimated transfer. You actually can send us a JPEG or something simple and we can make it work. Or if you don't have an art design at all, don't worry about it, because our in-house design team will be more than happy to create that one-of-a-kind garment for you and your client. Good question.
Great. That was it for the questions that came in prior to the live event.
Okay, so remember, if you have any other questions or you just like something you see, make sure you type it in the chat right now. But next I'm going to tell you guys about the promo we have going on for these shirts behind me. So we're doing a fixed pricing for a limited time only. This ends on April 1st, but for now you can get 12 to 50 pieces all at the same rate.
150.
Oh, excuse me. 12 to 150 pieces. Good catch, Catherine. For this one right here, you can get one-sided for $10.80 on a C, or two-sided for an additional $3.50. That's a crazy good deal. And then for something like, which one is it? Oh, this one right here. For all over sublimation, you can get this for $15.90 on a C, or two-sided with additional $5. So make sure you take advantage of this soon, because this does end April 1st. And in order to use this promo, you have to use the promo code SUBSIMPLE. So whenever you place your order before April 1st, make sure you mention SUBSIMPLE. There's more details on that on our Facebook page and our Instagram, and if you have any questions on that, we can answer them in the chat. Are there anything going on in chat, Catherine?
No, not yet. Then make sure and post your questions in the comments section, and we'll be sure to respond within 24 hours.
Thank you. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is our open house, which is happening 2 weeks from today. We are opening up our doors to all of our local friends and inviting y'all out to come kick off the St. Patrick's Day weekend right with us. There's going to be food and fun. We're going to be doing live demonstrations here in the warehouse and doing a tour of the whole facility. And of course, we're going to have green beer to celebrate the holiday. So there's more information on that on the Facebook and Instagram as well. And you can also RSVP there. So if you guys are planning on coming out, please join us. We'd love to have you. If there are no further questions, I think that is it from me today.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.